Howdy. Welcome back to another video. It is the 13th of July. It's 5:52 p.m. in the afternoon here in town, so it's a quiet Saturday afternoon, evening, however you want to look at it. Welcome back to those who are regularly tuning in to these little fucking videos. As you can see, got the haircut. I don't know if it makes me look younger or older. I feel like I kind of look the same now, with or without it. Or with the beard or without it, I just look a bit more, maybe just sharper, if anything, because of the clean cuts. Yeah, but I like it. I go to the same guy all the time, and he does me right. I got a poem today about confidence. I think I've read this one before. It's one of my favorite. I've read a few of his poems. Edgar A. Guest, that American poet. I don't know. I think I'm almost confident I've read this before, and it's about confidence. Well, don't quit. Nothing too much to reflect on. It's just I've been not driving, but I hopped into my car today and I did some reversing and stop starts and just in my little driveway. But yeah, it just kind of hit me that I just felt I was getting more comfortable in it, more comfortable in my car. So yeah, Don't Quit by Edgar A. Guest. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as one of us sometimes learns. And many a fellow turns about when he might have won when he struck out. Where he might have won where he struck out. Don't give up though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Often the goal is nearer than it seems to a faint and fluttering man. Often the struggler has given up when he might have captured the victor's cup. And he learned too late when the night came down how close he was to the golden crown. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint in the clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems far. So stick to the fight when your heart is hit, and when it seems worst, that you mustn't quit. I'm sure I've read this fucking poem before. I think it just comes back to that idea of failure, and often you just have to keep failing and then getting up and keep going. You mustn't quit at all. It kind of speaks to itself. I don't want to reflect on it too much. But yeah, great poem. Don't quit. I think the one that really stood out to me, the little line that kind of triggered me again, is often the struggler has given up when he might have captured the victor's cup, and he learned too late when the night came down how close he was to the golden crown. That's so true. Like, you hear about all these successful people who just kept going back. It might not have been on the same path, but they didn't quit in their pursuit of some sort of success. And they failed so and so many times, and by the time that they succeeded or they had their breakthrough, it all came flooding in. And it's that idea that people think, oh wow, they're so courageous, or they're so good at what they do, but I guess you don't understand that they kept failing. Like, they had to fail so and so many times until it kind of clicked. Even when I was sitting in my fucking car today, and I was just reversing fucking in a manual. Like, it's so easy, but I remember I was struggling with that like all last week or the weekend before, because, last weekend I was struggling with it because I was focusing on so many things, and only today, when I just took my time with just purely reversing, I was just like, fuck, this is so easy. And I remember my friend who was giving me tips, like everything that they said I was doing, and I was just like, oh, I don't know why I found it so difficult the other time, and I think I just clouded my head with so many different instructions that I didn't break it down to the simple form, and I think that's what it takes to keep going back. And I wouldn't have felt comfortable reversing if I didn't hop back in that car today and practice. So yeah, don't quit. For those who are interested in it, it's actually a pretty good poem, and I've definitely read it before. But yeah, nice short one, easy video for a Saturday night. All right, throw my hands up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.